I'm kind of nervous to even be making this video. I am back in credit card debt. Hello, my name is Shirria. This is the Shirria Mac channel where I am documenting my journey towards debt freedom in hopes to build wealth, retire early, or become work independent as a married woman paying debt alone. If you are new here, thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so very much for coming back. If you're new and you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, please consider subscribing so I can get to 1K, period. So in today's video, and if you saw the title, which probably made you click on this video, I am back in credit card debt. I am back in credit card debt. And I am just here because, you know, if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, you know that I am very transparent on my channel. And I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Today's video is to tell you exactly what I got back into credit card debt for, how much it was, and how I plan to attack it. So for the moment, let me just pull up my bank statement so that I can have the correct numbers. As for what I went into credit card debt for, I basically went into credit card debt. The credit card debt was, I'm kind of nervous to even be making this video because like I've come so far since I got back on my journey. I feel like I've come too far to still be making these type of decisions. Like I was saying, I got into credit card debt back in early June, well, late June. And the total amount of credit card debt I had at that time was about $400. And what happened there was I got up and I made like an emergency purchase at Lowe's for my husband's rental property. He said he was gonna give me the money back. It was like $204. He gave me back like $140. I immediately put that on the payment, so I had that balance left, and I got tired of, you know, nagging him about the money he owed me. I just decided that I would never do anything like that again, unfortunately, as unfortunate as it is. Then I had no plans, or I had no money in my budget to buy him something for Father's Day because he wasn't going to be home. He actually went to New York, and he didn't come home until like 4 o'clock in the morning Father's Day, the following Monday. But I decided like I wouldn't like that if it was me. So I went out and I ran up about $256 buying some shoes and some clothes. Shoes he has not worn. But and now it's too late to take them back. But that was on my credit card. But I was able to, so by that time my credit card was sitting at like close to $400. Well, you guys know that I love J. Cole. And if you follow me on Instagram, when he dropped his album, I even made a story saying that I will clear out my whole savings account to attend J. Cole's concert. Particularly this one, because he was saying how that was going to be his last album, and this was going to be his last concert. So, June 26th, actually the tickets, well, he dropped the announcement of the tour, I think that Monday. Pre-sale was that Wednesday. I missed pre-sale, but Friday morning at 10 o'clock, as soon as the lines opened, I got me some tickets. I got me 3 tickets. Originally, the purchase was $3,309. It was about $1,250 for each ticket. They are in the originally they were in the 4th row. But something about that didn't sit right with me. Originally, I had said the next time I see J. Cole, because I saw him in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in 2018, I believe. And we were in the third row, and each ticket was $250 a piece. This time, the tickets were like $1,010 a piece, but we were in the fourth row. And I just thought that was crazy that I was a row further back. So I kept scouting the line. Kept checking for tickets, and seats came up in the second row. So I was on the phone I was actually in a live training with my supervisor, talking back and forth on the computer with someone from Ticketmaster to exchange my tickets from the fourth row to the second row. Those tickets were $12.50 per person, and I got 3. Me and my baby girl are J. Cole fans. My oldest daughter, she's basically tagging along just to be able to say she went to a J. Cole concert. But so that ended up being, let's see, $3,769.24 for 3 second row seat J. Cole concert tickets here in Greensboro, North Carolina. The total of my credit card ended up being like $4,600. Apparently I was still purchasing stuff, but my credit card is sitting at $4,200 even now. Since I have made those purchases, I have inquired a bill. And the payment, I don't even remember what the payment was. I think it was $35, but $22 of that was interest. And I made a payment of like $150 or something. And I'm really just on the fence about emptying out that savings account. You guys know I had a goal to pay $10,000, and it seems like the minute I get to $8,000, over $8,000, something comes up and takes the money. So I was at $9,175. My daughter's car kind of just died, and we were able to get her a newer car. Well, yeah, it's a newer car. And out of that, I had to take $1,400 out of my savings account, which brought my savings account down to $775. And so I have this goal to just save $5,000, and whatever is left to get the savings account to $5,000, take whatever I take out of where it's sitting at now to put it on this credit card, or to even pay the credit card off in total and just get my savings account back up to $5,000. I'm not quite sure, but I just don't see myself paying $22 in interest, and so, or less or more or whatever, paying interest period. I just don't believe in it. So I probably am getting ready to pay that off. But so in my previous video, one of my first resurfacing back on YouTube videos was how I continue to make moves that do not that are inconsistent with my goals and my desires. And I asked, how do you guys combat staying out of debt because you've gotten out of debt before? And one of the comments was I had to set boundaries with myself. And I felt like I had done that, but obviously not. But I was already, I hate to say but, because that dismisses my previous point. I felt like I had set boundaries. I had already known that those boundaries were going to go out the window when it came to any type of J. Cole entertainment. And so I'm wondering now, do I need to just set more strict boundaries with myself? Part of the $10,000, when he originally announced that he was going to go on tour one more time, I was like, oh, this is just the entertainment savings, because I have no real goal for the $10,000. I have played with a bunch of different options for it. And initially, the only one I really felt comfortable with was taking it and dividing $5,000 on my student loans, or $4,500 on my student loans and $4,500 on my mortgage, because I'm indecisive between paying those two off. And then whatever is left, moving it over into my emergency fund that is with Capital One, that's actually gaining much more interest than the savings account that I have this $10,000 in with the credit union. So that was basically where I was at with that. And I'm definitely not going to let this balance linger. I actually owe $15.37 left on my Best Buy credit card, and the interest for that the promotion for that expires November 16th. And then I had this $4,200 on my credit card. So like I said, I'm going to get my savings account back to $8,000 even. So that's $225 to get it at $8,000 even. And then I'm probably going to take the $175 twice a month that I was saving or putting into my savings account and apply it to that credit card balance if I continue to carry a balance. Or I'm going to take the $4,000 out of the $8,000, pay off my credit card, and then apply the $175 plus anything else to get it back to $5,000 going into 2022. So right now I'm just trying to devise a plan. I probably said this was a payment plan, but I don't have a definite plan. I have some plan ideas. And I'm a little hesitant to pay off the $4,000 because initially I was just gonna do it. Once I took the $1,400 out, I was just gonna take the $4,000 and pay the credit card off. The only reason I have hesitated is because, as you're aware, the numbers are going back up. And if this concert is canceled and they give me my money back, I won't be able to get a check when they pay. I'll just have a positive $4,000 reimbursement on my credit card that I would still have to swipe to spend, as opposed to if I leave the balance, although it's going to be acquiring interest. Basically, I won't be able to get the $4,000 back in cash because I paid it in credit, if that makes sense. Unless the person that I spoke to on the phone with the bank didn't know what they were talking about. So that's where I'm at. That's been the only hesitation with clearing out this balance, because I just feel much more secure not having such a high balance. And I definitely do not agree with paying the interest. So that's where I'm at. Anyhow, if you have any suggestions, any ideas, if you think one plan is better than the other, or you have an even better plan, make sure you drop that down in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do remember that the debt-free journey is indeed a journey, as you can see, not a destination.